So we're up here on a roof. We have an extremely, I mean, this thing's freaking extremely dirty. It's a ton of shingle grain. This is, I mean, 5 inches of shingle grain for real. And just tons of debris, water that's been sitting stagnant. Downspouts down there, but it's totally clogged with debris. And what it's looking like happening, it looks like water is definitely getting deeper the further over here you get. That could just be because of how much debris in here, but it also could be that a bunch of debris built here and then it's been pushing the gutter down and sagging. This whole porch is on pillars, so pillars tend to settle unevenly, so it could be that there's misslope. We're gonna get this thing cleaned out and kind of see exactly what's going on here. Hope you can see my hands. This is a job for the good old glovies. All right, first scoop, here we go. Can't even dig your hands all the way through it. This is a metal roof I'm on, and a lot of times people think that metal roofs are gonna be really slick. It's not always the case. Like a new metal roof, if it's wet, could be slick. A roof that has some dirt on it, it's actually just as grippy, if not more grippy, than shingles. So luckily I'm dealing with roof I can definitely walk on. It's also not that steep. Just a ton of freaking debris. This gutter did have gutter guards on it. This is why, this is kind of the side effect of having gutter guards, is it's a bunch of really small debris that got in here. Guys are mowing next door. I'm not really quite sure how the leaf debris all got in here because the gutter guards seem to have sealed it off pretty good. But all of this shingle grain, so though this is a metal roof, there is a shingle roof up above this metal roof. And so gutter guards, many types of gutter guards, will actually allow shingle grain into the guard. So this makes it very important to still clean gutters when you have gutter guards. Not as frequently, but so every several years. So like 3, 4, 5, I mean honestly 7 years in between cleanings can really help prevent this. These probably have never been cleaned, honestly. But water levels are definitely going down, but look how much. That's a third a bucket of gutter sludge. Definitely dropping a little bit down below. We'll want to clean that up. I actually like to start at the high point. I know it's gross because you're sitting in like gross water, but if you start at the high point side and you unclog the spout, you get a bunch of debris start going down the spout. We are jetting the underground drains here, but it's just more work that we'll have to do, is clean out those undergrounds if we throw all this sludge down in there. There will be a little bit that I rinse down there, but just want to minimize. But this water's pretty gross. Luckily it doesn't stink. Here we go. You see over there, there's some sitting water, but it's not nearly as bad. It was just this one gutter, for whatever reason. this corner nice and clean. We're gonna do a reseal on this thing, so it's very important to keep those seals, get those seals as clean as possible. We're gonna flush it, so that'll help a lot. We're definitely, I mean, there's definitely still quite a bit of water sitting in this thing, but we'll see what happens after we flush. Oh yeah, we're gonna have water sitting. There's mist slope for sure. There is still a lot of debris inside of this gutter. I'm gonna scoop some of this grain out here. It's really hard to tell how much mist slope you actually have, or how much water's actually holding in the gutter until it's 100% clean. So you want to get all this sludge out first before doing any kind of flow test. I'm a little concerned if there's mist slope because of the style of roof this is. I don't know how much further up we can actually push the gutter down there at high point. I'm out of room on my hose. Hey, can you give me more slack on my hose? Perfect. So this gutter over here was totally, it's piled with sludge. There's mist slope to it, and it looks like quite a bit. But I'm worried about the metal roof and us not being able to get the gutter up any higher. We might be able to. All right, there we go. Going to high point, going to shower mode. I'm gonna fill this gutter up until I see it come out the downspout. Here, I want to point this out while I do this. Look right there on the edge of the roof, right here, and see this stream? the stream, it keeps, like, some of it's hitting the gutter and then some of it misses the gutter. I talk about it in other videos about hanging gutter. You want that gutter to extend past the roof a little more to catch that. All right, we're flowing now. Woo! This is definitely pretty bad here. Will you go ahead and get that other ladder and set it up right here? So we definitely have a ton of mist slope right here. I mean, this gutter's over half full with water. Gonna go ahead. Sorry guys, don't want y'all know my passcode. All right, I'm gonna pull this up and just take a photo to show the customer how much water was actually in that gutter. It's right here on this corner. And hopefully we can push up. Do you got a knife on you? No, we might need one. Did you grab any screws? Do you have long screws in your pocket? I do. Okay, cool. Just keep them. Louise, we're also gonna need like some snips or something. Maybe a multi-tool will work best, honestly. Never mind. Just had to cut that a little bit. I was able to rip it, which isn't the best thing, but it's gonna be really hard to get snips in. The next best thing is multi-tool, which could potentially cut into this. And then, so this was probably the best thing. You got a knife though? Okay. Need a knife to cut this sealant here. Hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. Yeah, come jump up here. I don't know if you're gonna have a better angle or me. We need to cut that sealant. We're also gonna have to like push the gutter up, so can we do another cut? I don't know how we're gonna, yeah, that'll work, something like that. Oh, let's try it. Can you push up? I'm gonna just go on the other side. Can you get it right there? Here, one sec. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Look at that. Boom. That's already like a billion times better. I wonder.
Oh, it's coming back.
It is, but it's a ton better than what it was. Yeah, that corner. Do you have an impact? Here, try to see if you can beat the corner up. There we go. Wait. Here, undo this. And honestly, the one next to it too. And now do that. Is that doing anything to the bottom of the gutter?
I think so.
Okay.
Push it up a little bit though.
Yeah, it did. There you go. Fasten this one that's right below my foot. Did the thing die?
It doesn't seem like it died.
Yeah, it was blinking. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me get that. Okay. You got another one? All right. So now, Louise, I don't necessarily want to drop. I don't necessarily want to drop that side anymore because it seems like water will just pour right down. So, okay. So this will hold more water than what we would like it to. Not by a ton. Really, we say the safe line is this bottom lip right here. And we're just slightly above that. There's definitely misslope here. This metal, any metal roof should really have 6-inch gutter just because it'll extend the gutter out a little bit further to catch overflow. But then you can also drop the gutter down further because it'll catch the water. Where the 5-inch gutter, you drop it down and water will just overshoot it. And I'm sure there's already a ton of that down there. So we're gonna blow this out and make sure that these seals are all good. It's not perfect, but honestly, they're almost 20-year-old gutters, and this is a lot better than it was. So we're gonna say this is as good as it's gonna get. That was a good take, huh? Will you grab us a blower, some towels, and some sealant? All right. So this thing's sitting, holding a little bit of water. This here is shingle grain. I don't think there's a hole cut out right there. I think I'm gonna change that and cut a hole right there just so some amount of water, because it looks like there's misslope. ahead and just pop this guard off. All right. The rest of this, it's not even shingle grain, it's just like mud. Hey Louise, can you grab a multi-tool? So, there's definitely mist slope that goes this way. The reason why I know is, one, water's not going out over there. I know there's some debris, but water's not going out over there. And then also all the debris was built here, and debris goes where water goes. So there's definitely mist slope here. This end cap can come off. Some people might be concerned because it's going right on the shingle in the opposite direction. I'm not really. We're in Arkansas, and Arkansas code says that underneath these shingles for the last 3 feet, you have to put what's called water and ice membrane, and essentially it's just an extra layer of shingle, and it's a rollout shingle that tars to the roof. So there's no way water's gonna get up in there. But it will solve this issue with the gutter. I can pop this end cap off. I actually might not pop the end cap. I might just cut 3 little lines here with the multi-tool. Not gonna use snips. This will be a lot harder. But I'll just multi-tool this and then just fold that flap down. That way water has an escape directly into that gutter below. I didn't do any sealing over there either. Yeah. And then I'll show them how to seal this one. There we go. Just leave that flap so that way water runs down that flap and into that gutter down below. And that's at least an escape. It's not a huge hole. If debris gets in there, like big debris leaves, they'll probably clog that up. The good thing there is there wasn't really leaf debris there. flowing out there. I think there's debris over here. I don't know if we'll be able to see. Oh, we're even flowing out here. So we are resealing this, so it's really important. Like, you see that amount of shingle grain there that's in that gutter? That's fine for those areas. In these corners, you want to get all the shingle grain just so it's out of the way for your seal. So that'll be good. Looks like we're flowing good now. Not really holding water. Let me go right here. We're gonna throw an A-frame down there and clean this gutter out from the ground. Goopy. So for new gutters, you don't necessarily need a dry gutter. Sealant sticks fine, even whenever it's raining, honestly. It's the weirdest thing. But for reseals, because there's dirt in the gutter and because you're putting it on an old seal, you really need to dry the seal out a lot in order for the new sealant to stick. So we'll blow it out, and then we have paper towels that we'll dab in there. And then after that, we'll be able to get good seal to stick. Louise, will you go ahead and help me with getting these guards on? We will need an extra guard. And a pair of snips. Did we bring a pair of snips? Okay. See this? There's a hole right there. This definitely leaks a little bit. And then there's a gap, a crease right there. My angle makes it probably a little hard to see that, actually. So maybe in the future you'll get a better glimpse. Let's see. So just get that thing dried out as best as possible. Get cleaned off. Just want to cover all the edges of the seal. So this seal's bigger because it covers the entire old seal. There we go. So boom, there we have it. That's kind of what it takes to do a superior gutter cleaning. Took the gutter guards off, cleaned the gutters out from all the debris, flushed the system, did a water flow test to make sure that water was going out of the gutter, which it wasn't. We were able to push that side up, got enough flow to go out of this gutter, and then got some new seals, and now we're putting the guards back on. and voila, superior gutter cleaning. If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to go down below this video, like it, subscribe, comment if you had questions. Yeah.